Last week, a friend was telling me that they love the way that I describe consent as a practice, but when it comes to explaining this idea to other people, they have a hard time putting it into words. So here are some words that you can use. Consider the practice of kindness. What does it mean to practice kindness? Well, it's tricky because kindness will look different in different moments, and you don't need all of the components of kindness to be practicing kindness, but there are some components that are pretty important. Like you might use words like care or respect, acknowledgement or recognition, pleases and thank yous. So let's say I'm interacting with my friend and I use pleases and thank yous. I can be like, cool, that was kind of me. But I don't get to just mark that entire interaction as kind because I'm still interacting with them and I still need to be actively practicing kindness. I've taken steps towards kindness or within kindness, but I haven't completed it because it's a practice. It's not something that's ever complete. Same thing is true for consent. There are things that we can do that support a consent practice, just like there are things we can do that support a kindness practice, but we don't just get to check a box and be done. We need to actively be thinking about our words, our body language, our power, paying attention to their words, their body language, their power. Asking first, checking in, being accountable when we get it wrong. These are all elements of a consent practice. But we don't teach consent like this. We teach it as something that you give and get, something that is one and done. Even though ultimately, I do think that we all want it to be a practice. If you like nuanced conversations about consent like this, click the follow button.